This is Theo Goodman from dgenbet.com. We're going to break down number one in a series on how to bet on the NFL. Today we're going to break down Moneyline, which just means you're betting on who's going to win the game. No point spreads, no team totals, nothing fancy or complicated, just who's going to win. And right now we have so-called American odds because probably most of you betting on the NFL are going to be coming from the US, or maybe you've just gotten into sports betting and you see these numbers up there. We're going to go through quick examples of how this works. Okay, so here are some preseason games. They're just going to be just like the regular season games as far as betting is concerned. And we've got Carolina Panthers against the Buffalo Bills. And then you can go over to the Moneyline section right there. And you see plus 120 and minus 140. What does that mean? That means plus 120 means if I bet $100, then I win $120. That means I'd have a total of $220 at the end. So risk 100 to win 120 is what plus 120 means. Minus 140 means I have to bet $140 to win 100. So if I were to win, I'd have a total of 240, but I had to risk $140 in order to win $100. So that is what these odds are based on. It's okay if that was too quick. We'll just go through another example. Let's say I think the Bears are going to beat the Bengals in week 1. They're an underdog, slight underdog here at plus 115. Okay, let's say I bet $100 there. Okay, I got $100 there. And if I win, then I'm going to win this right here in the plus section. I'm going to win 115. So that's 100, risking 100 to win 115. Now, let's see if I was in the other column, if I wanted to bet on the Bengals to win. I don't have to. Now, guys, you don't have to bet $100. You can bet $1. You can bet $10. You can bet $1,000. You can bet 10K, depending on the limits. That doesn't matter. But the way that it's calculated and the way that you can look at these lines and decide if it's worth it is just using that methodology based on $100, because that's what the American odds are all based on. It's all based on betting in increments of $100. So right here, in order to win 100, I'd have to bet 135 here. 135. And then I would win 100 if I were to win that bet. So that's the basic way how Moneyline works, actually. And those are how the odds work. Moneyline just means that you're betting on that team to win. And in NFL, Moneyline includes overtime. So there is no draw in Moneyline. Draw should be a push, which means you get your money back. So there are ties or so-called draws in NFL, but they're rare. Last year there were a few actually, but it's pretty rare. That would be a push on the Moneyline. And Moneyline includes overtime. So those are the important things to know. All you're betting on is who's going to win. You're not betting on any kind of point spread. If you'd like to find out more information about sports betting, then check out dgenbet.com. In the link in the description below, I've put a link to a list of recommended sports books that are legit, that take U.S. players, and that have very sharp lines. A lot of them are offshore sports books that the pros use. Okay, check that out. Talk to you soon. Make sure to like and subscribe, and check out the next video on how to bet on NFL.